Ah. Yep. Oh. yeah. 106. All right, what do we got? 50% fluctuating, 25% small, 20% decrease, only a 5% chance at a large spike. And if we hit that large spike, it would be a maximum of 636. Realistically, though, doesn't look like we're going to go any higher than 149. $106. 50% chance fluctuating. 25% small, 20% decrease, 5% large. The odds are not in our favor. To get the large, what would we need? Between 91 and 96. That wouldn't guarantee us the large still, but it would definitely change the odds in our favor if we could get 91 to 96. Diva. So what did we want? We wanted... Well, we're in that range. That's definitely going to increase the odds in our favor. That actually... Oh my god, are you kidding? So despite the fact that it was a 50% chance that it was going to be fluctuating, it looks like that's the 50% that's not happening. 94. Enter that in, see what that comes up. Yeah, it's either a large... well, no, okay, so... So we're kind of in the same situation we were in before. So, and I realize now that what I was wishing for last time was wrong. So, if our Monday PM is between 88 and 91, it could still be a decreasing large spike or a small spike. There's a 73.6% chance we're going to be a decreasing, 18.4% chance a large, and an 8.05. Like now, large is actually better odded than small, which is fantastic. But decrease is still largely ahead. There's one option, in just like before, with small spike and large spike, 96 to 149. If we get that, I believe it becomes a 50-50 chance at that point. At which point, if it's still between 96 and 149 on the Tuesday AM, then it's a small spike. And if it's 142 to 212, it's a large spike. And that large spike will happen on the Tuesday PM. So this is interesting. Honestly, this is interesting. This should be interesting to see which way this goes. So, honestly, we kind of want the 96 to 149. Because either way, it's a spike. Even if it's just a small spike, it's still a spike. Yeah, we kind of want the 96 to 149. Because I'm pretty sure it's a 50-50 at that point, and either way, it's an increase. Again, not that it matters at the end of the day, because I didn't buy any turnips. But if we can get the large spike, and we get an even larger spike than last time, unfortunately, if we get the 88 to 91, it could still be a larger small spike, but the decreases, odds are going to increase. Like right now, it's 73.6% chance. It's going to go up by what, another 3 to 4% approximately. It'll be around 77% approximately. Damn it. Yeah, okay, so we're at 90, which means, again, we're not, doesn't mean we're screwed. But yeah, 76.5% chance now. And again, this is just going to keep happening now, right? So, so for Tuesday AM, it could be 84 to 87, which is most likely the most in favored to come up. At which point we're still in the, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it does keep making our odds worse. If it ends up being 96 to 149 though, we're definitely not doing a decrease. It's just a question of whether it's the small spike or the big spike. Yeah. So that's where we're at now. 76.5% chance of a decrease. Oh. I kind of got to pee, but I want to see where this week goes. So 3rd, 7:58 a.m. Oh dear God. If we do get the favorable result, and it does end up being a large spike, unfortunately it's going to be in the Wednesday AM again. Again, this is one of those scenarios where it's not necessarily bad if we don't get the 96 to 149. It's just going to keep decreasing our odds of getting the large spike, which in turn then decreases our odds of potentially hitting as high as 636. You do nothing. You leave them passed out on the beach because they suck. Oh, I forgot to check reds. I was going to check reds before I moved on to the next day. Oh well. C'est la vie. So 96 to 149. So 86, which means, again, it's not the end of the world. We could still get a large spike, but our odds just got worse. It's now a 79.6% chance of a decrease, 14.2% chance of a large spike, 6.22% of a small spike. So the good news is that the small spike option is decreasing. as well, which means if we do end up getting the large spike, it does mean that we'll potentially, the odds will be in our favor, but since they're not currently in our favor, I don't think it matters. So now for the Tuesday PM, it's most likely only going to be 80 to 83, which again, still doesn't mean we're screwed. But 96 to 149 would mean an increase. Let's see what we get now. So again, I'm going to jump to the PM. So yeah, so we want somewhere between 96 to 149. We're most likely going to get somewhere between 80 to 83. To put it in perspective, that's about 4%. So yeah, so it's about a 96% chance that we're going to get 80 to 83. Again, the good news is that that does not screw us over. It just gets closer to screwing us over. Yeah, 81. So yeah, as expected. So we are now at an 83% chance that this is going to be a decreasing week. 5.19% chance at a small spike, and an 11.9%. So for Wednesday morning now, it's either going to be between 75 to 78, which is the most likely option. Like almost like 96% chance of that. Again, would not mean that we're screwed. And then there's about a 4% chance that it will be 96 to 149, which doesn't guarantee us the large spike either, but it does put us in a slightly more favorable position for it. All right. Oh, dear God. again, at this pace we're going, if we get the large spike, it will be Thursday AM now. Because we're eliminating, like, the reason why it keeps moving is because when we're not getting, like in this case, the 96 to 149, it eliminates that row. To which then we're hoping for the 96 to 149 the next day. Which would make it Thursday PM, but it just, yeah, just. But it's, yeah, an 83% chance. If it is the decrease, it's just going to keep going down. Like 75 to 78, 70 to 75, 65 to 72, 59 to 69, 54 to 66, 49 to 62, 43 to 59, 38 to 56. So on Wednesday AM, it's most likely going to be between 75 and 78. But a 4% chance it will be 96 to 149. $76, yeah. With each one, the odds keep working further and further against us. So it's now 4.06% chance of a small spike, 9.28% chance of a large spike, and a 86.7% chance that it's decreasing, which so far it has been. So that means for Wednesday PM, we're going to be somewhere between 70 or 73, most likely. Again, doesn't necessarily screw us. There's a approximately a 4% chance it will be 96 to 149, which will put us on one of two paths of either a small spike or a large spike, and those will be the only two options. So see, this would be the time where we want it to get the 96 to 149, because that would put the big spike, if we get it still, on Thursday afternoon, which is ideally when we want these, because it's better for opening the island, because you can open longer, keep your island open longer, stay open longer, potentially even get 2 days out of it, because it's 10 hours, right? So like 10 hours total from 12 to 10, because yeah, Nooks closes at 10 p.m. But we're most likely going to get between 70 and 73. Which is a shame. Yeah, 72. So, it is now a 90.7% chance that it's a decrease, a 6.48% chance it's a large spike, and a 2.83% chance it's a small spike. We are literally down to only 5 possible outcomes. Again, most likely, our Thursday morning price is most likely going to be between 66 to 69, which again does not necessarily screw us, but will again, as it's been doing, drastically decrease our odds. If we can get 96 to 149, that will drastically increase our odds, and we will potentially, either way, there will be a potential price increase over what we paid. Who's online? Enrico. All right. So 5th, 7:58 a.m. Go. Yeah, it's most likely going to be 66 to 69. Literally, yeah. But if we somehow do get 96 to 149, this is what I don't understand. How is, like, because, like, the previous week, it was called a large spike. Like, to put in perspective, the maximum the small spike can go up to is 212. The minimum the large spike can go up to, in, like, on the high end, would be 212. Like, so how does that, like, I don't know. Whatever. Again, it's how the algorithm classifies it that Nintendo created, that somebody figured out, so. Most likely 66 to 69, but hopefully 96 to 149. Yeah, 67. Again, the odds are not in our favor. This is it. Like, this is literally it now. Like, there. So here's the situation. There's a 95.1% chance this is a decreasing week. There's still a 3.4% chance it's a large spike week, and a 1.49% chance that it's a small spike. For the Thursday PM, there's only 3 paths left now, too. Like, before there was multiple paths it could take for both large and small spike. Those are gone now. So here's how it's going to be. Again, the odds are most likely it's going to be 61 to 94. If it is, this week's a bust. It's done. But if it is 96 to 149, then it is not a decrease week. It is either a large spike or a small spike. And depending on then what happens the next day in the AM would determine whether it's the large spike or the small spike. So that's where we're at. This is what it's come down to. So Thursday PM, we really now need the 96 to 149. Again, the odds have gotten worse than they ever have. There's little to no chance this is going to happen. But there is still a chance. Ooh, Diva. It is amazing how well this thing actually works.